video is sponsored by Squarespace.
On this episode of You Can't Eat the Grass. Last week, the market was shut down due to forest fire, but unexpectedly, it's back open this weekend. Can we make a late push to get back on track? Stay tuned to find out.
Last week, we didn't go to the market because the market didn't exist. This week, it's been chaos. We haven't been knowing what we're doing, and we've decided we're going back to the market. It's currently Thursday afternoon. We need to make a plan if we're gonna make this happen. Kaya, kaya, kaya! This is the slowest coming for Snuggles ever. Come here. Last Thursday, a massive forest fire came and overtook our town. On Friday, we left the farm to get to a safer spot, and the city pretty much shut down at that point. So the farmer's market didn't happen. Following that, the air was so toxic that even if the farmer's market was happening, we did not want to be outside at all. So no work was getting done on the farm, but Hurricane Hillary sent some rainy weather our way, and after we had a mini flood in our outbuilding due to lots of rain, it's cleared up the air quality enough that we're willing to be back outside again. And so now we need to make this happen. The farm looks incredible, but this is bad. This is not what a flower farm should ever look like. The fact that there's so much blooming here in the cosmos specifically, it means that it's gonna be a lot of work when we go to harvest this. With cosmos, you need to stay on top of harvesting. Every single one of these stems has deadheading that needs to happen. And if I don't pick them, that doesn't fix my problem either. It just, means that next week it's gonna be even worse. The zinnias, I have lots, but yet again, with the zinnias, I do not need this many zinnias, but if I don't get out here and start harvesting these, they're gonna stop flowering. I kinda need to make a plan. It's Thursday afternoon. That doesn't give me very much time to get ready for a Saturday market. It's not super hot, which is good for the fires, good for everything, but it is still hot enough that I can't be harvesting cosmos until night. It's getting crazy. Here, I'll show you something else. These are my marigolds, which yet again, they look amazing. But this whole marigold hedge, I should be able to pick this until the frost comes. It is having problems too. We don't stake things here on the farm. That's like putting any sort of support. Lots of people do netting. Part of the reason why we don't do that is it takes time. If we can save time, we do it. But the other reason is we get no rain here. We get so little moisture. The amount of water that falls on the flowers is so minimal. It doesn't really make it so the plants fall over. But we had this massive rain. Now I have problems, right? All of these marigolds, here's a really good example. The plants are completely fallen over. If I don't get in here and do something about these plants, they're not going to keep harvesting for me. The good news is I still have lisianthus. We have an abundance of it. We're gonna have a lot of bulk that we can get out of here that'll be quick and easy. So this at least is gonna not make my life more difficult. But my straw flowers, they need work. I need to be picking all the flower heads off of here. And there's some that are already so open. Once they have the yellow centers, at this point when I dry them, they're just gonna go to seed. Also, my sunflowers, it's really sad. This was peak week. And so all of those, which could have been harvested when they're just starting to open and put into the cooler, so they would have been available for the weekend, instead completely opened. And so now, yet again, I have to go through, I have to deadhead them. There's just not gonna be as much for selling this weekend. It's not wrecking anything on the farm, but Nellie, our employee, has also been sick, so she hasn't been here for a few weeks. Some of the jobs out on the farm that, she's taken responsibility for just haven't been getting done. And we shut down the farm for this week too, because, our area is still under evacuation alert for the fires. And until this morning, the fires were still out of control. So what that mostly means is it's a mess. I am not a tidy person at all. Heart Nellie. This is me putting my love out to Nellie because she has made it so I haven't had to clean the outbuilding at all this year because she has always been coming in here and cleaning it up for me after 2+ weeks of me doing Serina things in here with no one to come clean up after me. The mess is like very extreme. I'm pretty overwhelmed about how to get on top of this so that I can have buckets, so I can get on top of the harvesting, so that I can be able to, at some point tomorrow, start in on making bouquets. It's chaos.
This year isn't going exactly as we planned. The economy being a little bit slower resulted in sales being down. And, we're not exactly where we want to be with a bunch of stuff on the farm. We've got a ton of peonies coming this fall to get planted out, and the area isn't prepped for them yet. Lots of stuff like that. But then with the fire came, we lost an entire week, but it's not like you just lose a week. There's days on both sides where it was just labor dedicated to preventing fire or packing or unpacking, one thing after another. There was a bird trapped in our house for a couple days while we were gone, and there's bird poop all over our house because it was just hopping around. It seems to have survived fine. It ate lots, I can guarantee that. Everything is always, causing more work for us, and it's tiring.
When things are feeling this far behind, it's hard to know where to start. What to do next? What is it that we have to do to get back on top of this?
Serina, I hear you, and I'm gonna go get the kids, and we're gonna all work together, and we're gonna get this cleaned up for you.
My spot. Leah! Why did you take my stool?
I got some reinforcements and they're very helpful.
I know.
Hey, Daddy. This doesn't even have any stuff in it. For some reason it makes bubbles. You're distracting me. Stop.
But Sam, don't keep taking them.
Too much stuff. We have stuff everywhere. Our dried flower room, which was full of dried flowers from last year, is now starting to get new dried flowers. Moving in. We've been saving up these straw flowers. They're starting to actually do something. We need more space. So the lesson that we learned from last year is we need to keep them organized. So we need to take a moment right now. Here is an example. This all mixed together, not very useful. We don't need that. Same with this, way better. Right, this grass is good. Put it in the grass bucket. Faded, dusty yarrow. So that we'll get rid of. This is garbage.
I'm a bubble maker. Wait.
Okay, back to bucket washing.
But bubbles. Ah!
It's starting to come together.
We're getting there. Oh, Dusty.
Trying to find another way into the roof.
At least we'll know where he is.
Yep.
You're so graceful, Dusty.
We have just a little bit of status save so far. Well, it looks really good. Ooh. I have buckets so I can pick flowers. I have space so I can arrange flowers tomorrow. You know, I'm feeling really good, other than one problem. It's currently dark out because it took so long to clean and to get organized and do dinner and all of that, that we're running out of Thursday. I'm gonna be harvesting in the dark. The flowers will like it. Having this cooler weather, it'll be a good time to pick, but the harvest isn't getting done tonight.
It's like midnight.
We're not gonna get very much done. Children wouldn't go to bed. Things are chaos. Things are not working out the way they're supposed to tonight.
At least you got cat friends. It's just one of those days where no matter what your intentions are, it's like things just take forever.
I know. Doesn't bode well for tomorrow. It's just me and you. And I know that we can do it on our own because we've done it many times before. But it would have been nice if we had if we had most of the stuff picked at least. I'm not too worried because I don't think the market's gonna be very busy. You know, all the tourists were told not to come. You know, people are still out of their homes, out of their routines. So I'm not actually expecting very high sales, which means we don't have to prep a lot. It's not too tricky to put together 50 bouquets. I'm not feeling the pressure.
You're not?
No. I'm feeling the unorganization, but not the pressure. Look pretty good though, huh? This is Rubenza. This is one of my favorite cosmos.
Well, I'm gonna go inside.
Oh, yet again. Don't see me work till 4. Don't see me work till 1. Go to bed.
Okay.
I got cosmos to pick. By the morning, there will be an unnoticeable dent
Yeah.
in this cosmo patch. It's 2 o'clock. I've filled 8 buckets. I got cosmos and greenery and floss flower, so I'm making some progress, but I gotta go to bed. I'm super tired, and you know, we'll get this done tomorrow. It's Friday afternoon. I stayed up late, so I had to sleep in. And things are still chaos. we've been doing all this like family stuff, and it's just been hard to get out there and get harvesting. The stand's been busy, so you know, I've been making bouquets. You know, no complaints about when the stand is busy. But I still need to harvest lots of stuff. I have no bouquets done. I figure if I get started on bouquet making by 6 o'clock, that'll be fine. I'll be able to get it all done. Part of the issue here is I'm really tired. I've just been sleeping so poorly, dealing with all this fire stuff. I haven't been like sleeping well. We were like staying at my parents'. You know, it's just hard to sleep in a bed that isn't my bed when you're middle-aged. Your back hurts when you don't sleep in your own bed. I'm tired. And so all those days of being tired and then trying to go in to doing this like push hard, work hard for, you know, 12 hours straight Friday, which normally I wouldn't have an issue with. It's really challenging this week.
I think you can do it. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. You don't need to make a ton of bouquets because the market realistically is going to be slower than normal. Just go pump out 50 bouquets, make a bunch of sunflower bouquets, and it'll still look good and we'll still sell, but you know, don't work until 4 in the morning making 80 bouquets, right?
Well, I'm not going to promise that I'm not going to work till 4 in the morning, but let's go get harvesting. Well, we just had someone pull over. There's only 1 bouquet left, so I'm just gonna quickly harvest what I need to put together 3 or 4 bouquets. Feeling the pressure today. Einstein will make a quick, easy focal. That'll give me something for the center on like 3 bouquets. I don't need greenery, but we need flowers. We need like zinnias, we need some status. So let's go nether spot on the farm. Get some pink. How about that for a rainbow? Now we need flowers. First up, cats. We use some lisianthus. I have some of this still. I love that color, huh? I'm gonna get a couple straw flowers. Look at that, big orange ones. Filler flowers for 3. Okay, we're doing this fast, so we're gonna pick this intentionally. We'll make a pink bouquet, coral and green bouquet, a zowie zinnia bouquet, and then we'll do a rainbow one. There's like so many right now. Oh, your favorite, Ian. Red.
Looks good.
A small patch of red that I grow just for you. You do need red flowers to make a rainbow. First year we've grown white zinnias, but I like them. Oh. How about that? The most perfect red zinnia ever. Need to do some weeding. Just a few weeds here. The most perfect flower color of all after green. And they can't all be green. So some of them have to be orange.
Got enough?
Just need some zowies. Love the zowies, but it can be hard to find long enough stems in them. How about that? Okay, that's everything. Look, we have self-seeded snapdragons. That's pretty. First, we'll make one for zowies. We need marigolds. I'm gonna do like a zowie bouquet. I do the marigolds as the bulk and the base. I want one of every color. And then I picked these to go with the zowies. Orange straw flowers have like such a great texture. And then we put in the zowies. That's 5 zinnias, 3 marigolds, 2 straw flowers. Oh, I want orange. And then we finish it off with this yellow status that I picked.
Looks good.
1. Next, we'll do green zinnias, the coral zinnias. It's like they're hiding. Where are they? Then I'm gonna pair it with pink lisianthus, green lisianthus, we'll do pink status, but just a little bit. Gotta get that stand stocked. Okay, we got 6. And they look pretty good. Oh, we got some rainbow ones. We got a yellow and purple one. We got a pink one. I like this pink one. We got a zowie and then green and coral. All right, let's get these to the stand so that we can actually sell something. Okay, open the door for me. Stop filming. Stop filming, get the door. Okay, close the door too. We're back in action. I think part of the reason why it's been so busy is because this flower display is getting so many eyes on the stand that, you know, we're getting a lot of people stopping.
Okay, you got a half hour till you got to be done your harvesting.
Well,
to stay on schedule.
that's not gonna happen because I'm going to eat dinner right now. Lisianthus looks pretty incredible. Like these ones.
Yeah, those ones look nice.
Yeah, they just glow. 7:30. Still status. Still have zinnias to pick. Still have sunflowers to pick. I'm behind, but it'll get done, right?
Yep, one way or another.
One way or another. We just don't know what we're going to the market with yet. But
They're gonna look good.
they're gonna look good. They're gonna look really good. Can you get these in the building for me? And I'm gonna push through and get these zinnias done.
Dusty, what are you doing with that? That is not an appropriate place to sit.
Looks like I'm smart when I promised that I wasn't gonna stay up till 4 in the morning because it's currently 10 o'clock and I'm still harvesting and I have 0 bouquets made, so it's gonna be a 4 in the morning night, but it's gonna look real good. Look at these buckets of zinnias. When I mix this with those lisianthus and then all those cosmos and the marigolds, these are gonna be like some of the best bouquets of the year. I'm excited. It'll give me the energy to push through. No rest for the wicked, as I say. And I'm awfully bad because of how good I am at procrastinating.
How much more harvesting do you have to do?
I'm just picking a couple of the sunflowers and then I'm done. It's very late. It's 4:30, but I got it done and I have 75 bouquets and they are really, really incredible looking. That makes it not so depressing how late it is because they look really good.
Oh, man. This morning came early today. We're getting to that time of year where it's pretty dark out when I'm getting ready for this market. Serina is still up. It's technically not even late anymore. Now it's early. She ended up making like 1 billion bouquets. She made 75 bouquets. I'm gonna put 15 in the stand and bring 60. That's lots. Serina was really excited about how good the flowers all look this week. She wasn't like, oh, I'm tired or anything like that. She's all like, oh, the flowers, they look so good. Dusty. Ridiculous. Oh, but you're so cute. Dusty, come on. I'm all set up. There's about 15 minutes till the market starts. Serina was definitely right. The bouquets look amazing. The stand looks really colorful. I'm really excited to see how everybody reacts to them. I'm also just excited to be here after, the trauma of the fires. I think everybody here is feeling relieved to kind of get back into a routine and, back to some familiar stuff, seeing some friends. We're an hour into the market now, and we've only sold 3 bouquets, so sales are a little bit slow. Traffic was also pretty light to start the market off. A lot of times in these later summer markets with the, sun coming up later, people just don't get moving quite as early. Well, things definitely picked up, and now we're at 380. Everybody was oohing and awing over how great the bouquets looked. Hopefully we're kind of off to the races now. It's a little bit after 11 now, and we're at 700. I actually had a person come by who had bought 3 bouquets from our roadside stand a little while ago, and I guess their transaction never went through, so they came and they dropped off some cash for us. So I'm including that. I'm putting that in the total today because we're at the disadvantage with no tourists. I think things are going along pretty good, about as good as we could hope. Well, the first hour was slow, but the rest of the market sold really well. Our final number was 1,060. That's actually one of our best markets all year. I think it's our best market since we were selling tulips at the start. I think the bouquets looked so good this week that people just were in a buying mood, right? Now it's time to get back home and see how the stand did.
It's Monday now, so I'm feeling a little bit more recovered. It was pretty hectic to get to that market. It's been a busy last little while. The roadside stand ended up doing almost $1,000 this week, which kind of puts in context why it was taking me so much to get everything done, because obviously I was busy keeping it stocked. What did we do at the market again?
Like 1,060?
Yeah, so like $2,000 for the week. After, being shut down and everything, Ian and I were talking about it, and it makes sense that the thank you sign looks so great. It probably helped to draw people into the stand and make them aware that we're open again. Double grateful. Definitely feeling the love from the community. Now we're back. We got things back in order. No excuses for the next weekend. We gotta take advantage. We gotta take advantage of, these last weeks of markets. One of the bad things about having a physical location like the roadside stand for where we sell from for our business is when disasters happen, it shuts down. If we had a website, then we would have been able to keep selling, and we wouldn't have been worried about, this slump in sales. So we really appreciate our sponsor, Squarespace, because they're someone who could help us do that. Squarespace is the ultimate platform for creating your dream website. With flexible business templates, you can start with professional design that fits your category and customize it to match your unique style. Be it a professional blog, a portfolio, or a business website, Squarespace ensures your online presence stands out on every device. But it's not just about being seen. It's a great way to sell. Whether you're selling physical, digital, or service products, Squarespace provides you with the tools you need to launch your online store effortlessly. From inventory management to secure payment processing, Squarespace has got you covered. And if, like me, you also sell in person, Squarespace offers point-of-sale integration. Connect a Square Reader to the Squarespace app and sync your orders, inventory, and customer data with your online store, making it easy to carry your business anywhere. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/youcaneatthegrass to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.